Speaking head, welcome to the breathtaking Ghyaru Village, a hidden gem nestled high in the Manang District of Nepal. At an elevation of around 3,730 meters, Ghyaru is a small, peaceful village perched on a ridge that offers one of the best panoramic views of the Annapurna range, including Annapurna 2, 3, 4, Gangapurna, and Tilicho Peak. Round Pushpin, located along the Upper Pisang route of the Annapurna Circuit trek, Ghyaru is often overlooked by trekkers rushing towards Manang. But if you take the high route, trust me, you'll be rewarded with unparalleled mountain views, traditional Tibetan culture, and a quiet charm that feels like stepping back in time. Walking medium skin tone to get here, you'll hike uphill for about 2 to 3 hours from Lower Pisang, gaining about 400 meters in elevation. The trail is steep, but every step brings more dramatic scenery. Sheaf of rice. When you arrive, you'll be greeted by stone houses, barley fields, and prayer flags fluttering in the wind. The village has preserved its Tibetan Buddhist traditions beautifully. You'll notice mani walls, chortens, and a stunning old monastery that watches over the village. Man in lotus position, it's a perfect place to rest, reflect, and soak in the spiritual and natural beauty of the Himalayas. Eyes from Ghyaru, the sunrise and sunset views are simply magical. As the first light hits the snowy peaks, it paints the mountains in gold. It's one of the most photogenic spots on the entire Annapurna Circuit, a paradise for photographers and nature lovers alike. House with garden. The locals here are kind and welcoming. There are a few basic tea houses and homestays where you can spend the night, enjoy local dalbat, and warm up by the fire while sharing stories with fellow trekkers. Globe showing Europe-Africa. Ghyaru is not just a scenic stop, it's a cultural experience. It reminds us to slow down, appreciate simplicity, and reconnect with nature. Camera with flash. So if you're trekking the Annapurna Circuit, don't skip the high route. Take the detour to Ghyaru, and you'll discover a piece of Nepal that's untouched, peaceful, and unforgettable.
Mountains of Manang District, Nepal. This is not just a stop on the Annapurna Circuit, it's a living museum of Tibetan-influenced Himalayan culture, where stone houses, ancient monasteries, and time-honored traditions come together in harmony with nature. Snow-capped mountains sitting at about 3,730 meters above sea level, Ghyaru offers more than just stunning views. It offers a glimpse into a lifestyle shaped by the mountains, the wind, and generations of resilience. Parbeeds. The people of Ghyaru are primarily Ghyaru and Tibetan Buddhists, and they preserve their culture with pride. Their daily life revolves around farming, herding yaks, spinning wool, and Buddhist practices. Life here is simple, quiet, and deeply spiritual. House. Let's talk about their homes, perhaps the most striking part of the village. The traditional houses in Ghyaru are built from local stone and mud, designed perfectly for the cold, windy highland climate. The walls are thick, which helps to keep the inside warm in winter and cool in summer. The flat rooftops aren't just for looks, they're used to dry crops like barley, potatoes, and medicinal herbs, and sometimes even as sleeping platforms in warmer months. Inside, most homes have a central hearth where families gather to cook and stay warm. You'll often see low wooden furniture, handcrafted pots, and walls decorated with Buddhist symbols and family relics. Men in lotus position outside, prayer flags flutter in the wind, and mani walls, stone walls carved with mantras, are placed along the paths. Every step you take feels like a journey through centuries of culture and faith. Old woman, old man. The older generation still wear traditional clothes, thick woolen robes called chubas, often tied with colorful sashes. You'll hear them speak a local Tibetan dialect, and see them spinning prayer wheels or murmuring sacred mantras as they walk. Boy, girl, children here grow up with deep respect for nature and community. While modern education is slowly reaching these highlands, the values of cooperation, simplicity, and spiritual awareness remain strong. Mosque. At the edge of the village sits a small Buddhist monastery, centuries old, where the villagers gather for prayers and festivals. During special days like Losar, Tibetan New Year, or local pujas, the village comes alive with music, chants, butter lamps, and dances in traditional dress. Movie camera. So when you visit Ghyaru, it's not just about the mountain views, it's about the people. Their hospitality is warm, their smiles genuine, and their way of life inspiring. They remind us of the beauty of living simply, close to nature, and connected to tradition. Clapperboard, thank you for exploring the cultural heart of Ghyaru with me. If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Himalayan stories and village life documentaries. Namaste. Tashi Delek. Folded hands.